What's up guys, Game Nut here, and welcome back to some more Madden 16 Draft Champions. Now in our last run of Draft Champions, you guys, we were able to go 2-0. We lost our third game, unfortunately, because I'm pretty sure we played in a little bit of a laggy game, but that team was pretty good. Our offense was actually really solid. The star was Marshawn Lynch, obviously. I'm going to miss playing with that guy, but our defense was pretty bad. They stepped up, though, even though they were a bunch of silver guys on the defense. But for this episode, or for this draft, you guys, this is something I've been wanting to start up for a while now, and I really want to do some draft champion challenges just to make this mode more interesting than it already is. So basically what I mean by this is when I do a draft champions challenge, we have to abide by a certain amount of rules. So normally when I go into a draft, I'm always going to go ahead and draft the best player that I think that is on the board at that moment to put on my team. But with draft champions challenges, we have to go by the certain amount of rules that I say before we actually go into the draft and see what kind of team it gives us. Now this makes it for a little interesting twist, and I'm really excited about doing this. So I think for the first draft champion challenge that we're going to do for you guys is the highest overall team. So basically in this draft, no matter what player we have on the board, the highest overall that is sitting there. So if we have like an 89 overall, an 89 overall, and then a 90 overall, we have to take the 90 overall. Even if it's like a duplicate player, like a wide receiver, someone that we don't really need on the team, and then we have to pick up a second one of them, that's what we have to do. Or like if it's the offensive lineman, say we already have a good center, that 90 overall player is a center as well, we have to pick him up. And that just makes it for a cool little twist on Draft Champions. So I'm excited about it. Let's go ahead and jump right into things, pick up our coach, and see what we're going to be dealing with here in this challenge. So I'm excited about it. We've got Gus Bradley, Jim Tomsula, as well as Mike Tomlin, and I think I'm going to go ahead and pick up Jim Tomsula for the 49ers. I think that's a good choice here. He's got a 3-4 defense. That's what I like running usually. Ground and pound offense. Hopefully, we can get a good running back. Even with this challenge, we won't be able to pick one even if we get it. So, if like we get a Marshawn Lynch and say for some reason there's like a 91 overall player, we won't be able to pick up Marshawn, which is going to kill me on the inside. So, as you guys can see here, this is what we would have to do. We have to pick up Alex Boone here. He's the highest overall. 83 overall right guard. So let's go ahead and pick him up. He's the first guy we're getting on our team. So we're building the offensive line immediately, and let's see what we've got next here. So Arian Foster, this is the guy I normally would pick, but Jason Witten, he is the highest overall player, 87 overall tight end. Let's go ahead and start building our offensive weapons as well. Now, something I also forgot to mention to you guys is if there are two players of the same overall, they're the highest overall. So for instance, if there were two 80 overall players on the board, they're the highest overall, I would get to go ahead and choose which overall player I would pick, or which player I would pick. So here we're getting some more offensive linemen. Brian Bulaga, 87 overall, right tackle. We're building the offensive line. Let's just hope that we can get, oh gosh, here we go, get a bunch of offensive linemen. The highest player here is Chance Warmack, 82 overall right guard, but let's hope that we can get some good running backs with all these offensive linemen that we are picking up. So here we go. This is what I was talking about. The highest overall is at 83, and we've got two of them. So let's go ahead and see what we've got. We've got Pernell McPhee, an 83 overall left outside linebacker, and then Kawan Alexander, 83 overall middle linebacker. And team of the week is probably a little bit better, even though, you know, it's not a base 83 overall. It's a team of the week 83 overall. He's got 90 speed as well. I kind of like that. So I think I'm going to pick up Kawan Alexander for the middle linebacker position, and let's go forward. And here we go. I would normally probably pick up Jeremy Maclin here to get some receivers, but Tony Romo will be our quarterback. Let's just hope that somewhere else throughout the draft our highest overall player isn't another quarterback, because we will be screwed big time here. So here we go. 83 overall left end Justin Tuck. Go ahead and pick him up, start building that defensive line. We've got no offensive weapons except Jason Witten so far, so I'm a little bit nervous. And here we go. We're not getting a running back, but we're getting a fullback. I guess we can kind of work with that. 86 overall Marcel Reese. I mean, this dude in real life is like a complete, like, he's the most versatile player I've ever seen in my life. Like, he's like a receiver, he's a running back, he's a fullback. I mean, this dude does everything. So I guess that'll be a good pickup for us. But here we go. We've got Geno Atkins, Glover Quinn, and I think we're going to pick up Glover Quinn because we need to start building that secondary. Even though Geno Atkins, actually, I don't know here. We got to go with Glover Quinn. We got to build a secondary, get ourselves a free safety. Let's move forward. Let's see what else we can get. We've got 279 overalls. We got TJ McDonald, Brian Cushing. We've already got a middle linebacker, so easy pick here. TJ McDonald. Let's get ourselves another safety. We're already getting close to the end of this draft here. We have no receivers, no running backs, and oh, geez. Okay, so this is a tough one. If we get Heath Miller, we then have two weapons. Maybe, just maybe, we could put like Jason Witten at one of the wide receiver positions. but then we don't have a left guard. Pass blocks 82. We don't really have a running back. We've got Theo Riddick, and oh god, that's like the worst silver running back to get. This is a tough one, you guys. I don't know. Who do I go with? I'm kind of thinking I'm going to ask Siri to flip a coin for me. Should we do this live right here for you guys? Let's go ahead and ask Siri. Siri, flip a coin.
It's tails this time.
It's tails. I didn't even say which one was going to be heads or tails. That was a complete fail. You know what? We'll say that, Ben. Screw it, you guys. We're picking up Heath Miller. We're going to go with it. We have to get more offensive weapons. That was a complete fail, but oh, man. No. Why? I knew this was going to happen. Do we have to do it? Do we have to pick up Drew Brees? Why couldn't this be a different elite player? 2 running backs. 2 good running backs, and we've got to pick up Drew Brees. We've already got Tony Romo. That one hurts, you guys. That one actually really hurts. And this is going downhill. We've already got a right tackle. This is not a good strategy to go with to get the highest overall player. And, oh, here we go. I think we're getting... Oh, wait. Is this guy already in the game? I think he is in the game. Oh, my God. I didn't even look at this. I didn't even finish looking at the board. Thankfully, we got a running back. Maybe this strategy isn't so bad. I would actually really like to pick up this guy, but we desperately need a running back so bad. So, LaDainian Tomlinson, thankfully, we got a running back for our legend. He's the highest overall, or was tied for the highest overall. We actually only ended up with a 79 overall team, and that just goes to show you guys, do not draft the highest overall player on the board, because that is not a very good strategy to go with, because you're going to end up with 2 quarterbacks on your team. So, let's go ahead and just take one quick look at our lineup. We have no receivers whatsoever. You can see we have Jason Avant. We've got freaking Theo Riddick playing our number 2 wide receiver. That's not good at all. We've got 2 tight ends, so mainly on offense, we're going to be running the ball pretty much every single play. We're going to just be absolutely destroying LT, and he's going to be very tired at the end of the game. So we got a good offensive line for him. We've got a couple of good weapons, Jason Witten and Heath Miller. Offense isn't too terrible. I mean, LaDainian Tomlinson, that was a good pull at the end of that legend round. But look at our defense. Let's see what we've got over here. Linebacker core, I mean, again, this is just like last draft. I mean, we've only got a couple of gold players. I see we've got 2, and then we've got 1 elite, and then pretty much everyone else is silver players again. So this draft strategy, we've actually got 3 golds. Okay, I can't count. We've got this strategy, man. Not a very good strategy to go with, you guys, as you can tell. So, I mean, it is what it is. We're going to go ahead and see how the team plays out here in the future. So, that's the end of this draft, you guys. I hope you all enjoyed this little draft champion challenge. Now, if you guys have any challenges you want me to do on the channel, and I will definitely probably go ahead and do them, just leave them down in the comments. So, other ones that I have ideas for draft champion challenges in the future will be, obviously, the lowest overall player, and then as well as only offense and only defense. Those are the only other 3 strategies I have to go with so far. But if you guys have any others that you can think of to go ahead and put down in the comments below, I will definitely go ahead and probably do them in the future. So anyway, you guys, it's going to be the end of this episode. Hopefully you all enjoyed this draft champions challenge, drafting the highest overall player on the board. Not the greatest strategy at all, but hopefully you all enjoyed. Like I said, if you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and drop a like rating. Black Ops 3 comes out tomorrow, you guys. Expect some Black Ops 3 gameplays. I don't know what to do, what kind of videos to make with Black Ops 3, but I don't know. I'm excited about it. I'm good at Call of Duty, you guys. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty good at Call of Duty, so definitely expect some Call of Duty gameplay when Black Ops 3 drops tomorrow. And I guess anyway, guys, once again, hopefully you all enjoyed, and I will catch you all in the next one. Peace out, guys.